Welcome back, my friends, to a new episode of the Lumberjack Saga. On the last episode, we finally bought ourselves a massive new piece of property that we've been waiting for a long time. Yes, possibly the biggest property in the game. I don't know. Could be, maybe. And today, we've got another goal. We got to get our paper factory set up. All right, that's our next big goal for today. We got to make it happen, but there's some stuff we got to do before that. So we got a ton, and I mean a ton of wood chips just sitting around this place that we got to get loaded up. We got to get sold because right now it is February. We are 1 month past the peak selling season for wood chips. So we got to gather them all up, do deliveries today before the price starts to plummet, and we miss out on getting like a nice good payday for this year off our wood chips. So that's the plan. We've got wood chips kind of scattered everywhere. We've got them over here. We've got them over at the sawmill over there. We've got them over at the Cooper over here. So figured let's start things out by just taking a little trip around, scooping up all of our wood chips, getting a nice little payday. And then from there, we got some plans for how we're going to handle our paper factory. So what I'm thinking, and last episode at the end, we went into the forest over there and we kind of scouted things out a little bit, kind of got a little feel for the new property. And I'm thinking that the way I want to do it is I want to cut a road going into our new forest, and I kind of want to get our paper factory situated like in the middle of things. So I do need to cut a road going into the middle, and I need to clear out an area in the middle that will fit our paper factory, basically. And yeah, that's not going to be an easy task, I think. It's definitely easier said than done, because that is a big old chunk of land, and there's a lot of trees in there to clear out. Let's see if I can do this nicely without messing things up here too much. Actually, you know what? Wrong. Not doing this. We're going to our big pile over here, and we're gonna empty all those wood chips out first, because otherwise they're just gonna start repopulating into there, and I'm gonna be sitting there forever. So yeah, what am I thinking? Let's get over here. Let's do it this way. Let's do it the easy way, shall we? Ooh. Let me unblock real quick. Now, yes, I am using our truck too to make our delivery. I want to see if using our truck is a lot easier, because if you remember the other episode, we used our Valtra to haul our wood chips, and we still kind of struggled going up that hill a little bit. And I'm wondering, what's the deal with that? Is are the tractors just a little too slow? Maybe they don't have the momentum to get up the hill. Could that be it? So today we're gonna take ye oldie truck out and do our wood chip delivery instead, just to see if it has any effect on things. And yep, there's lots of snow on the ground. I probably should be using the winter gear to clear things out here, make it a little bit easier getting around. And we actually might do that when we get back, because we've got a lot of getting around to do today. But for right now, we're just going to kind of grit our teeth and bear it as much as we possibly can. Ooh. Snow is definitely compromising us here. That's for sure. All right. I think here's what we're going to do. I'm going to switch over to the Valtra while we're in like this snow-covered area. And then when we're ready to make our actual delivery, because if you see the road over there, the road is relatively clear. So we won't be having our snow troubles when we get to the road over there. But for here, we will switch over to the Valtra, just get a little extra power. You know, sometimes you need a little extra power. So we'll get that little boost, and that should help us just navigate in the snow over here. You know what? I kind of changed my mind. I'm just going to do a little bit of snow clearing real quick. I might as well, right? Just clear out all this snow. That way we don't have to worry about it, deal with it for the rest of the day. At least I hope. Whether that turns out to actually be the case or not, we'll see. But at least if we just do it now, get it over with, then we should be good for a little while. At least that's the plan. Plus, we're putting our snow equipment to good use, right? That's the whole reason we got it. No reason to have it if we ain't gonna use it. I think that's looking pretty good. That should do it for us, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty happy. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. All right, let's hop over to our truck again, and let's see if this is a little bit easier to drive now. I think it should be. Oh yeah, much better. Yeah, the snow impacts the performance of this truck quite a lot. Like a lot. Now let's see. Can we back it right in over here? That might be a little bit of an issue though. All right, let's try this. See how it goes. Because now we're right back in the snow, of course. But maybe we can get it right over there. There you go. Give me some wood chips. All right, beautiful. Now let's head right on over to the animal dealer. Hopefully we have no issues with this truck. Out of the way, dear. Ain't got time for you today. Get. Hopefully we have no issues whatsoever hauling our truck over there. Let's just see. See, this road, we're cruising right here on this road. But now when we hit that road down there, it is clear, but let's just kind of see how things go here. I'm skeptical, but also I'm hopeful. So I don't know. We'll see how it goes. All right. Well, it still struggles, but it actually goes faster than the tractor. The tractor was only going like 4 miles an hour. This guy's going like 10 miles an hour in first gear. So yeah, it actually is an improvement. All the cars zooming around though are like giving me anxiety. I don't like it because the road is so small. Like, get out of here. Shouldn't you guys be like, I don't know, shoveling somewhere? It's 8:24 in the morning. Quit driving around like maniacs. Let's see what we get. 51,000, not too shabby. All right, we got, I think, one more trip of wood chips to make. And then after that, we're going to go ahead and get started on our little project here of getting our paper mill set up. So I'm going to zoom through, do this real quick, and then we can move on to other bigger, exciting things. All right, our wood chips netted us just under, well, not not the wood chips, but we've got just under 100,000 now that we sold our wood chips. And man, we are flying down this mountain right here. It's almost like we're almost going, whoa, 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 way too fast. Losing control. But I can't slow down. All gas, no brake. Let's go. Okay, made it back. Safe and sound. Never a worry in my mind. I don't know about you guys, but we're good. Now, let's take a little look over here. So, where exactly do we want our road to go? This is the question. This is the $1 million question here. So let's take a look here. So I'm thinking we're probably going to want it to go right around here, up, and then curve around maybe to right there. Thinking that's probably our best bet. Yeah, I think so. Actually, now that I'm looking. And here's what I'm going to do. So, there are some nifty things in the shop here that we can use in order to make this a little bit easier for us. I'm thinking that this is going to be one of them. So let's go ahead and buy ourselves some spray paint. And let's go through and just mark up a nice path. And then this path is going to be what we cut down. So yeah, obviously you gotta go. Hate you guys. All right, now let's take a look here. Up and around. So yep, gotta go. You can probably stay. You gotta go. I can barely see that though, huh? Yep, you gotta go. You gotta go. Da-da-da. There we go. You for sure gotta go. Alright, I'm just gonna walk through here, and as soon as I get high enough in, I'm gonna cut it to the left a little bit. But, yeah, you know, there's actually a nice, big, open, flat area right there, which is good. How are we looking now? Yep, I think we'll go to this tree right here, and then we're gonna start to turn left a little bit. So now we'll head this way. And this way we just know exactly what we need to cut down. So we're not unnecessarily cutting down tons and tons of trees. At least on our first little foray here into the forest. Okay, now we are pretty much all marked up. So, we're in the spot that I want to actually put it. Oh, my spray can is empty already? So, you know, that's actually good though, because now I'm going to swap over to a different color. And this is going to be how I know when I get here that now, yes, I'm finally in the area where I need to start cutting down the section for our paper mill to go. Here we go. And geez, I don't even know how much room we're going to need. So I'm kind of just going to go in a big circle and do this. Got you red. I got you blue. Go over here. Just kind of clear out all these on the side. I like how it shakes the can. Those little, you know. Let's see, how many more? We'll do a couple of these right here, and then I think that might give us enough room there. Maybe. So is that everything? All right, I think that's everything we need to mark. Where's our red starting? Okay, red starts right there. You know what? Maybe a couple more right over here. See some of these in the back that are a little bit close that I want to get rid of. How's that? You. And then now I think maybe we're good there. Okay, so I'm going to hop into the forwarder. and we're just going to start blazing our trail here. So actually, a little bit of a change of plans here. I think I'm going to grab the Valtra, and we are going to grab the winch and the mulcher on the Valtra. And that way we can push stuff out of the way and then get rid of the stumps as we go on our road, because we definitely do not want stumps on our road. That's going to impede our progress like big time. Not what we want. So I'm going to switch vehicles very quickly, and then we'll get this started. All right, here we go. First tree of the cut. And check this out. This is how I'm going to do it with these little guys. I'm just going to use the power of the mulcher. Oh man, I don't think we have enough power actually. There we go. That's the beauty of the mulcher right there. These little trees, we can just eat right into them. We don't have to really worry about it. Look at that. Stumps gone, trees gone, everything. So I'm not going to do that for every tree, obviously. I'm only going to do it for these little guys that I hate and are absolutely in our way. Okay, progress report. We got a nice little lane going here. Check it out. Been cutting down trees as we go and using the mulcher. Just kind of moving things out of the way as we need to. Like this guy right here. I just use the mulcher, push him right off the side of the road, and then we can back it up, take care of the stump, one go. See that? And then the little trees I can just grind up completely with the mulcher. Like I don't even bother with them, because I mean we got so many trees, you know. What do I need these little trees necessarily for? Obviously the big guys, the shagbar kickeries and the whatnots. Yeah, we're not we're not discarding those. Definitely not. But we are doing our best just to get them out of our way, because we don't want them sitting around in the middle of our road. Oh, this guy's a little tough. He's a big one. I think we can get it though. Come on. Come on. Out of the road. There you go. All right, this I do believe is the part where we cut left. So you know what? We actually probably don't need to cut down this box elder, but we're gonna do it anyway, just to get it done with. It's not like we're not gonna cut it down at some point anyway, so it doesn't really make any sense to leave it. Let's just do it, get it over with, and then it's not in our way anymore. Guys, we're making good progress here. We're making good progress on our road. Okay, that was some slow going, but we have finished cutting our road all the way into the middle of our forest. And now that we're at the blue trees, we're pretty much all set, right? We're ready to start making like our official cut. Our road building is basically done. It just needs one final step, and that is to actually make a road. So yeah, we're actually going to pave this bad boy. As long as I can kind of see. Yep, I can see our cut right there. See it? Starts here, and we just follow the tracks. Just follow the tracks. So we're going to make a nice and landscaped road going all the way through there. And what do we want to use? I think we're going to go with concrete gravel for this. It's going to look real nice. And I'm actually going to do it all the way up and down from our road here. So make this a little bit bigger. And then I want to change the shape. Don't want that. There we go. Okay, we're just gonna start going up. Get our nice concrete road going. And then as we need to, we'll kind of like, you know, make it look a little bit better. But for now, I just want to get the like the main portion of it down, fleshed out, so we can see where we need to go. Okay, here we go. So now we got our road, guys. Look at that. First road that we built ourselves. Very interesting. Now I'm actually thinking here, I might do something a little bit different, because a lot of these trees in here are looking like pine, stuff like No, you know what? We're going to need these trees for the paper mill. So, all right, I'm going to stick with the original plan. I'm just going to cut them all down, clear a spot, and then the trees that we cut right now are going to be the trees that we use to fill up our paper factory. But for now, we got ourselves a road, boys. Look at this, boys and girls. Look at this beautiful road. I'm going to go ahead and swap out the Valtra, and we're going to bring over the forwarder now, because I do believe we're going to need something a little bit bigger. And you know what? Oh, we're going to need the mulcher as well, though. You know what? We'll bring the mulcher through afterwards. I think that's how we'll have to play this, but I just want something with a little more power right now. So we won't leave this far away. So we have our forward over here now, and here's kind of the plan I'm going with. So I started on the perimeter. I'm going to cut down all these trees along the perimeter that are marked with blue, and I'm going to do my best just to push everything to like the exterior of the plot, or the cleared area. That way we can get our paper mill down, and hopefully everything's out of the way. This might be a little easier said than done, though, because we're going to be building up a lot of trees, and it's going to get difficult to push them at a certain point, you know? So hopefully this goes well. We will see. But I'm feeling pretty good. I feel like we got a good plan going here, so we'll see how it goes. Okay. It may not look like it in some of these trees, but everything is now officially cut down that I had marked with the blue X's. So everything's on the floor. Now it's just a matter of going through and getting everything out of the way, which is going to be quite an undertaking, because I mean, there's trees everywhere. And I'm hoping that this is even a big enough space. I mean, I guess we could check real quick. Let me go over here by the forwarder, and I'm actually just kind of like jump up here and use this as like a viewing platform. And then let's get the paper mill up. Oh, I can't even really tell, though. Yeah, I'm not really going to be able to get a good enough view. Well, I guess I can if I just use the trees that are down. It's like markers. So we're going like here all the way to there. So let's pull up our productions here. Let's look for Ye Olde Paper Factory. Should be one of the last ones. There it is, Paper Factory. Oh, more than enough room. That's going to be perfect. The only thing we got to take into consideration is where the dump zone is going to be, which I'm almost positive is actually right in the middle between the two buildings. So, okay, that should be perfect foot. How did you escape my gaze? My arch nemesis here, Downy Serviceberry. Gotta go. But yeah, that should be basically a perfect footprint for us. We just got to put the work in to make it the perfect footprint. Okay, here we go. Okay, I think I did a pretty good job here. We should have no stumps. I mean, there's going to be some stumps around the perimeter, but in the center where I intend to place down our paper factory, there should be no stumps there. So we are all cleared out. I mean, wonder, maybe there's like one or two buried under the snow a little bit. I don't know. It's really hard to tell, but from what I can see, we are fully cleared out now. And we got a nice little spot. I'm pretty happy. And the nice thing about this is we have so many trees down on the perimeter that as soon as we do get our paper factory down, we got tons and tons of fuel just ready to go, ready to be sucked in there and turned into that beautiful money for us. So now basically here's where we're at now, though. As you can see, obviously we only have $97,500 bucks. So that's not going to cut it for the paper mill, because the paper mill is 525,000. So it's quite a bit more than what we have. Now I do feel pretty confident that the wood that we have already saved up in our sawmill is enough to get us through, but I think what I want to do is maybe just get like one or two more big trees stuffed in here and ready to go, so that way just in case we don't get caught by surprise or anything like that, So I am going to go ahead and just cut down maybe like 1 or 2 big trees, right? I'm not going to go crazy. I'm just going to go for some big trees, and we're going to haul them in here, and then we're just going to let our productions do their thing, right? Get us that money. Sweet, sweet money. So, all right, no more talking. Let's get to this. Okay, I think that is going to be the last tree we're going to put in. We got 45,000 in our sawmill bank here, so we should be pretty set there. And let me just quickly look around. Anything left on? I think that's our yarder. This is off. Yep. Okay, so we are set up. We're ready to go. We're going to snooze for a couple months here. Let the money build up, and then we should be able to plop down our sweet, sweet paper factory. Yeah, we're making money paper. That's what we're going to be making here pretty soon. Oh, all right, guys. I'm very excited for this. Let's get it done. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. It is now November. Woo, quite a bit of time passed in between there, huh? But look at the money sitch. 543. We now have everything we need in order to put down our paper mill. I'm so excited for this. Let's check on our oak trees here real quick. Ooh, we're getting there. These oak trees, they are certainly getting there. Damage. What does that mean? Why does it say damage? That's so weird. I don't know why it says the damage for oak trees. I think it means liters? I don't know. But our oak trees are certainly growing. Let's check on our little guys over here. So these are like, I don't know, are those fully grown? I don't think they're fully grown yet because there's supposed to be 20,000 liters of wood in there. This guy, 1,400. I think they got a little more growing to do, and then they'll like fatten up a little bit more, you know? So we got some time on those, but more importantly, and let's just like cut the fat here, you know? Let's get right to business. We got to get our paper mill down and filled up. That's like the whole reason we're here, right? Let's not mess around too much here. Do I need... I'm going to leave the mulcher for now. I'm just going to plop it down right here. Blip. There we go. And we're only going to take over our winch, because we're going to need that to be pulling some trees. I would take the forwarder, but I don't think that the forwarder will actually fit like in betwixt the paper mill area where it's got to do the drop-offs. So yeah, we're going to take our Vulture over there, and we're going to use this exclusively to pull in all of our trees. Hopefully it works out fine. I don't see any reason why it shouldn't, but I mean, you never know. There could always be problems. There's always problems on top of problems here, but I think we'll be okay. Now, let's see. Let's look at our spot here. Okay, looks pretty good. Should be good. Paper mill, check. Where? There we are. Okay. All right. We're doing a little bit of overlapping here. Not a ton though, which is good. Now I know I could put the free mode on, but the free mode has some issues where it'll like edges will stick up. So I'm thinking, I want to kind of get this. Where's our big trees? Where are they down? I think they're mostly at the front. So I'm going to try and get this as far back as possible. Thinking right there is going to do it. Oh, yeah. Let's get out of here. Look at this thing. Oh, how's our edges? Edges a little rough. But we can certainly handle that. Ew, quite rough, actually. All right. We got to handle that real quick. Let's hop in here. Let me get our person out of here. Put you back over here by the tractor. That should be good. And we got to do a little bit of smoothing, a little bit of softening. So let's open this up a little bit, up the intensity. There we go. And now hopefully this will like soften things out a bit more. Yeah, that's actually much better. That's doing its job there for sure. I think I'm actually gonna bring this down even one more, so I could really get in there, get the areas that need it. The like real big, yeah, right there. And I mean, really, you don't even have to do this, but I feel like it just looks a lot nicer when you do. And you have everything kind of on even ground, you know? Especially this little area right here. That area is kind of important because we have to go in there to sell our trees. So we don't want to be messing around too much with that. Let's take a look again. How's it looking? Yeah, I mean, there's still some spots that could be better, but overall, I think much better overall. Okay, now let's take a look here. So, paper mill. If you guys didn't know, here's your dump zone, and it's super loud, like everything else in this game. Here is your sell wood. Here's your manage production, which we are just immediately going to activate, sell, and here, same thing, activate, sell. So all we need is the wood deposited in there, and I can already tell, guys, by the amount of wood I'm looking at here, this thing is gonna rip through wood like crazy. Oh, okay. It's gonna be a lot of work, but it's gonna be a lot of fun too at the same time. All right, what we need to do now, we just got to start getting trees in, right? That's it. And I'm thinking I see some right at the back over there that I may just be able to like pull right in. So I'm actually just gonna park you right here. And we're gonna see if we can winch like that tree right there. You know what? Actually, before we even do that, let's just... I got stuck on something there. A power box maybe. Let's just hit this and see if anything gets sucked in. No, nothing. All right, so now let's see if we can't pull some of these bad boys in. Get a little bit of wood in our paper mill. Hopefully we have no issues here. It comes right in. And then also got to see, is that going to be close enough to even pick it up? That's not. Okay. It literally has to be right here, it looks like. Oh, that's unfortunate. All right, can I do any trimming here to kind of make this a little bit easier? Let's try that. Thinking maybe if I cut off some of these branches that are getting caught, then we can just pull it right through, get it in. That's actually going to be quite tough to do, though. Yeah. So really, we're going to be limited to pulling these trees over here in first. Okay, this is going to be more challenging than I initially had hoped, but I think we'll still be able to get it, no problem. We're just going to have to really... There we go. Suck it in, man. Pull it in there. You can do it. All right, let's see if it'll take it now. Hopefully it will. Okay. We got our first 2,000 liters of wood. Woo! Oh, man. This is going to be quite an undertaking. This is going to be much harder than the sawmill. I'll tell you that much. Okay. So, we have about 63,000, a little over half full here. Now, essentially what I want to do is I kind of want to get a benchmark for the paper mill and just see what we're looking at, what we're cooking with here in terms of how much it makes per month and how much wood it's going to need to like effectively run all the time, right? Because this may drastically increase our workload here. Having to fill this up, depending on how much wood it takes. Like if we got to fill it up every single day. What is this thing right here? Manchurian red pine. That thing is huge. Whoa. But yeah, as I was saying, if we have to fill this thing up constantly, that is a big increase in the workload. So we need to do basically some tests here just to see what's going on. Okay, now the way I'm going to do this, I'm only going to keep the paper factory active. So our Cooper, we are going to deactivate everything. And we're going to do the same thing for our carpentry here. We're going to deactivate. And now the only thing running is going to be our paper factory. So this way, as we pass the next month, we can look at the income and see only what's coming from our paper factory. So that is what we're going to do. And let me just double check here. Selling. Yes, yes. Everything should now be good to go. So let's head on back to the old trailer and let's kind of get a little bit of a gauge. Let's see what's going on here. I'm a little nervous. I'm going to be honest. Okay, good morning, my friends. And let's see, $60,000. Okay, I believe we had 16,000 at the end of last month. So that is going to put us at, what, 46,000? Just off the paper mill? Let's take a look here. Whoa, hang on a second here. That we put 60,000 wood in, I believe. And we still have 52,000 wood? That's actually way better than I thought. Hang on. That's way better. I was expecting this thing to suck down the wood like nobody's business. And instead, I was actually quite off the mark there. Oh man, that's awesome. I am not going to complain about that. Let's get everything else up and running again, and then we'll take a look at what's going on here. We got to get more planks in here. That's our next objective. All right, everything's running again. Everything's good to go. Let's look at our financials here. Let's see what we did last month. Oh my goodness. 46,000. Okay, that's going to have a little bit of the old productions being tossed in there as well. But I think it's fair to say that the paper mill is a money mill. It brought in basically the same amount, well, maybe not quite, a little bit less than both the carpentry and the cooper combined. So with just putting that one paper mill down, we have essentially doubled our monthly revenue, which is amazing. That is absolutely amazing. We need more paper mills. I think that's what we need. Woo! Yeah, paper mills are where it's at, guys. Ooh, okay. Well, listen, we got a ton, absolute ton done today. Our oak trees are growing nicely. We got our paper mill down. We got our carpentry. We got everything running well. Oh man, next episode, we got some big decisions to make though. We have some things to figure out, and that is going to be interesting. But guys, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, don't forget to like, subscribe, leave me a comment down below. You guys know all the things to do. You're all the best. Shout out to all the channel members. Thank you guys so much for the support. I love each and every one of you. As always, have yourself a beautiful day, and I'll see you on the next one.